Hi everyone, my name is Frankie, and welcome to a Movie a Day Challenge. Today is day number 269, and it's September 26, 2018. Today I'll be watching the 1954 science fiction film, Them. Now, in each episode of a Movie a Day Challenge, I pick one film that I've never seen before, and then I take that movie's movie poster and place it to the side of it. I do this because I have no idea of what the film that I'm about to watch is about. And being that I have absolutely no idea about the film that I'm about to watch or what it's about, I feel like I need to draw some type of conclusion of what I think the film may be about, based solely on the movie poster itself. In saying this, let's go ahead and take a look at the 1954 science fiction film movie poster, To Them. Now, I'm going to be honest, I really enjoy looking at this movie poster. It's fun. It shows me action. It shows me that people are like terrified. It makes me want to go ahead and watch the film. And that's what I really enjoy about this movie. It looks like it's going to be a great film. However, this is a Movie a Day Challenge, and I have been duped plenty of times in a Movie a Day Challenge. But from what I can see, it looks like it's going to be pretty cool. Now, it's during the time of the 50s, so the whole nuclear age and everything coming about with science might have an effect on this. I'm not expecting that these, what look like giant ants attacking this town, are going to be like alien type. I think it's going to have some type of like nuclear type ooze on them or something like that. Sort of like, Ninja Turtles and their origin story. But I'm taking it that they get like, touched with something and they just grow giantly. However, I can be wrong. But you also have a fight going on. So I'm taking it the government goes somewhere within this, the army fighting off these giant ants. And then you got people screaming. It looks like it's going to be a fun film. However, I can be wrong. This could be totally bad. But I'm hoping it's not. It looks like it's going to be a fun film. And I'm looking really much to sit down and enjoying the 1954 science fiction film, Them. Now, after I finish analyzing the movie poster itself, I then let you, the viewer, know that I'm going to go ahead and watch the 1954 science fiction film, Them. But before I go and do that, I want to let you, the viewer, know that after I finish watching Them, I then come back and tell you a little bit about the film. However, I don't go in great detail about the movie. You see, I don't tell any major spoilers about the film, nor do I tell you anything about the plot of the film either. Why? Well, because I don't want to ruin your chance at watching a really great film for the first time. And since this is also my first time watching Them, I wouldn't want anyone to tell me any major spoilers about the film or tell me anything about the plot of the film either, ruining my chance to actually enjoy the film and be entertained by it. I want you to be entertained by this film, so I tell you very little as possible. The whole Rule 4 Movie a Day Challenge is for you to enjoy the film you're watching and be entertained by it. Now, in case you have previously seen the 1954 science fiction film Them previously, then please, feel free to substitute this film for another film of your choosing. It doesn't even have to be in the genre of science fiction. This way you can enjoy a film for the first time, just as I'm about to, with Them. And possibly take part in a Movie a Day Challenge, possibly watch each film, along with me, as I go along. In saying this, I'm going to go ahead right now and watch the 1954 science fiction film, Them, and then I'm going to come back and tell you a little bit about the film. I'll be right back. I just finished the 1954 science fiction film, Them, and I want to let you, the viewer, know that Them is an okay movie. I'm going to be honest. Them is pretty cool for basically two reasons. It's got a really cool monster. That's what I'm going to say. The production value that went into the movie itself went into the creation of the monster, I gotta say. And I'm going to say this. The monster, when you see it on screen, it looks very impressive. The animatronics that went into creating it, the overall costume, if you want to call that the outer laying of the creature itself, it's really cool to see. Also, another thing that makes the film pretty cool is the explosions and the fire and the gunplay in this movie. Now, I'm going to say just for those two reasons, the film is cool. However, everything else just did not agree with me. That's why this movie is just okay. You see, the story begins one way, and you go with it. And then, as it's going this one direction, it makes a quick left. And as it's going down this direction, it goes to the right. And then you wind up back to the left, and then back to the right. It seems like it borders on science fiction and criminal intent SVU. Really, like, I'm talking about, like, you basically are watching a Law and Order episode, it felt like. It got so weird at points that you're like, alright, I understand you're trying to find out what's, like, going on, but I wanted more of a feel of science fiction, not necessarily Law and Order. It's the best way I could put it. The best way I could put it. If this movie takes you one way and you go another, and as you're following that way, it takes you to another way. It's back and forth in totally different directions. And that's one thing that I didn't particularly care for and wasn't pleased with. Another suggestion on why this film is just okay, not a suggestion, but my feelings, is basically because the acting in this movie kind of gets boring after a while. In fact, the one cool thing about the acting in this film is that if you need to go to sleep and rest your eyes, this might be a film to watch. I didn't fall asleep, but I started feeling very annoyed by the fact that it started really getting quite boring. And you know, I don't like to get bored while watching films. But, yeah, we're talking about that this movie, when you hear the acting and you start feeling everything, it's slowly going to make you feel like sleepy time tea's kicking in. And you're going to go drift away to Neverland. Now, production value for the film, I'm giving it towards the creature. And I'm saying most of the money went to that. Overall, the sets really didn't particularly care for. The visual effects, special effects, for that, yes, I cared for. In fact, that's the reason why this is just an okay film and not a complete bad film. Because I would have probably really hurt this movie by giving this review and told that everything about it was bad. But I'm not. I'm sticking with the creature and the fire and the gunplay as well as the explosions in this movie. That's what actually made me move it up to an okay. Instead of just saying, no. It's a bad film. No. It's an okay film, in my opinion. Would I recommend it to a family member or friend? No. I don't think any friend of mine or family member would enjoy watching them. Would I watch it again? I don't think so. You see, it's a good film for a movie a day challenge, and I'm glad I got to watch it. But to go through this whole feeling of boredom in a way, as well as just being excited just for a creature and the explosions and fire and gunplay, really doesn't make me want to watch a movie. It just makes me go, okay, that's good for one time. That's all. Now remember, these are only my opinions. When you watch the film, you'll have your own opinions about it, you'll enjoy it for what it is. This is my overall feelings towards the film that I just watched. Remember, don't take my word for just everything here. It is only an opinion. I'm allowed to have mine, you're allowed to have yours, and that's the best part of having movies. You get to watch a film, enjoy it for what it is, and discuss it. It's what the point is for a movie a day challenge. Watch it, be entertained, and discuss it. Now, if you liked today's episode, you see that thumbs up underneath this video, click it, give us a like for today's episode. As you're doing that, maybe you've seen the 1954 science fiction film Them and liked it. Maybe you've seen it and you didn't like it. Maybe you're interested in watching the film, you're watching this review, hear a little bit about the film, and then you're going to go and watch the movie and come back and write something. Well, whichever the three may be, please tell me in the comment box down below. And as you're doing that, you see that word subscribe underneath this video? Click it. Subscribe to A Movie A Day Challenge. Now, tomorrow is day number 270. And I'll be watching the 1960 science fiction film, The Time Machine. My name is Frankie. I will be here tomorrow for day number 270 and the 1960 science fiction film, The Time Machine. I will see you tomorrow.